short line casting system is, first we will cast this as one segment, first segment, then we will keep as a second segment as a match. It's like that process. Once second segment casting is completed, then we will remove the first segment, then third segment will be match casting, we will do like that. So like that, after completion of all the segments, that will be stored in storage yard. So this is just I am explaining about the typical long line method, that whatever it is we are following in India. So advantage of the deficiency of the long line casting system. This is a limited control on profiles, because when there is a curve is there in profile, it is a very difficult to get. It is a especially curve profile in long line casting system. Incomplete arrangement for the segment disengagement. Significant shear key breakage, and also limited possibility for the form vibrators. Long line system generally it is we cannot use, it is shuttering vibrators. And also there is the possibility of the shear keys breakage. Important aspect to note during the casting, and also it is foring sequence. No cold joint should form. The previous pour should be sufficiently stiff before starting the next pour, and workability adjustment needed for each pour. So and once casting is completed, shuttering will be removed, and also it will be stored in a storage yard, just as shown it is this drawing. So one segment will be at ground level, and also another segment will be top of that one. So important aspect to note, improper stocking could lead to the local cracking in segments. If storage is not properly done, then there will be chances of the cracking in the segments. In case any pre-stressing is necessary before, second level stacking must be completed. Curing of the segments must be carried out here, after storage only. So before dispatching of the segments to the erection, so there will be some treatment is required at the precast yard. Segment interfaces shall be cleared for all debonding agents by grit blasting. Wherever this is prohibited by the local regulations in open, then the provision of the doing it in the enclosed area must be made. So this is one of the process, surface to make it rough by the sand blasting or grit blasting. This sand blasting generally will not be allowed wherever there is any houses nearby that, because it creates some pollution. So generally this process will be carried out in closed sheds or closed areas, enclosed areas. And also another one is removal of the debonding. While casting the match casting system, generally we will use in between these two segments debonding agent. That is generally it is soap water, or if there are the chemicals, other chemicals also there. So we will use for the debonding of the segment of the one segment to another segment. So these debonding agents shall be removed before going to the erection. And also it should be removed any latents at the segment interface which might lead to the local weaknesses. Enables the good bonding between the parent concrete in the two segments. Once the treatment is given to the precast segments, once it is ready for the taking to the construction area for the erection. So the erection process will be, there is some equipment we will call as a launching girder. for the lifting of the segments and also erection. So erection is also, there are so many methods. One, it is span by span system, and also there is another system is balanced cantilever system. So when the span is more than 60 meters, generally we will go for it is balanced cantilever systems. If it is less than 60 meters, span by span, by the launching girder, this process will be carried, will be permitted. This is stage 1. Launching girder is ready for the erection for a new span and lifting of the segments. So launching girder will be generally, it will stand, it is on 3 piers. There will be 3 supports will be there. So 2 legs will be the first span. Then third leg will be, it is standing on the third pier, it is for the balancing. This is the position of the trailer below the span and fix the lifting and stressing beam on the segment DS2. See, that is what the hanging position, this is segment lifting. Once the segment is transported from the casting yard onto the site, and it will be positioned, trailer will be positioned near to the span, and also the segment will be lifted by the launching girder. So this is the stage 3. Hang the segment DS2 by the vertical suspender on sliding beam. Detach the strong back from the segment DS2. Position the segment DS2 over the pier cap by using the sliding beam. First segment will be placed over the pier cap. That is, first segment will be diaphragm generally in each span. So once diaphragm is placed, then next segment will be lifted onto the, with the sliding beam, then it will be reached to the first segment. So this is the process actually. Repeat the steps 2 and step 3 for the segments covering the approximately half of the span. So this is the procedure of the stage 5. So like one segment and one by one segment, then we will lift, and also it is, we will match it one by one, and also we will apply some bonding agent, that is epoxy. This is a flyover project. It is in progress presently. It is constructing in near Jabalpur over the railway station of the Madan Mahal. So salient features of this bridge. The central span is 193.5 meters. It is a balanced cantilever construction method we are following there. So this is the pylon. It's from the ground level to pylon level, total length is 32 meters. And from pylon there are the cables. Each side is 7 cables. That cables are in 2 planes. The left side and right side, both sides are there in 2 planes. This is the construction, during construction file foundations, and also during the file foundation we will test it is generally depth of that, and also we will test the water, that is bentonite, density and also bentonite viscosity. These things will be tested during the pile cast, before the file casting. Generally, file foundation, generally we will keep 1.2 meter extra from the cutoff level, that is, which is a design level. It is below the pile cap. From that is 1.2 meter is required. This is generally according to, it depends upon the length according to the diameter of the pile. Generally diameter of the pile, whatever the diameter of the pile, that much only we will keep. 1.2 meter if it is a 1.2 diameter pile. This is the bridge foundation, having it is 24 numbers. This is the diameter of the each pile is 1.2 meters. So that's why it is, we have casted the 1.2 meter is more than it was dismantled later to the design level. So the 1.2 meter is embedded into the pile cap. This is the pile testing arrangement.